Welcome, beauty loves. It's your girl Laketta, and I'm back with another makeup tutorial. If this is your first time tuning in to the Makei Beauty channel, welcome. Here we do all things beauty, and I help you build up your mindset, find your voice, all through the power of beauty, makeup, skincare, and fashion. So, without further ado, if you like how I achieved this look, just stay tuned and let's go. Okay, I'm going to start by applying my Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Plumping Lip Gloss. So that's what you see me doing here. Just to start getting the blood going through my lips to plump them up a little bit. So I'm going to carve out my eyebrows using the LA Girl ProConceal in the medium beige, I believe, or it was nude. I'll have all of the products listed in the description below, so feel free to check that on out. I'm going to use the same LA Girl ProConceal over my eyelids as a eyeshadow primer for my eyeshadow. I sped it up because that's just me just blending it out. Okay, so in my MAC custom palette, I'm using the color Ground Brown as a transition color. So I'm just buffing that into my upper crease, and I'm using the MAC's brush, the 217 brush, to do this. So I'm just making circular motions as I am buffing this into the upper crease. And I mostly like to have most of my looks incorporated with the brown as a transition. I just like to have my looks with a more of a warm base. So that's what you see me doing here. And then I'm going over that color with a bronze brown. And that's what you see me doing right here. And that's just warming it up just a little bit more. Now using a black eyeliner, and I believe this is the Doucce black eyeliner, I am carving out my outer V. And once I carve out my outer V to how I like it, then I'm going to actually blend that color. So I have a define brush. I'm really not sure of the name of this brush, but it's one of the definition brushes, and I'm just slowly blending that color out. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I don't know what it is, but when you go to one side, you can do perfect the other side, you be struggling with. So I'm going to blend that color out. All right, now in my Juvia's Place palette, I'm not sure of the name of the palette, but again, it's going to be listed below. I'm using the color Woodabe, and I am putting that all over my inner lid. And for me, I have a lot of lid space, so I have a lot of area to work with. So a lot of times that's why when you see my videos sped up, it's because girl, I got a lot of area to work with. So I'm trying to speed this up so it don't be so long. Now in that same palette, Juvia's Place palette, I am taking some of that black eyeshadow and I am actually blending that in my outer V to darken that color up in the outer V. Now over the Woodabe in the center of my eyelid, I'm using MAC Cosmetics. It's a bronze color. It's a palette, of course, a custom made palette that I made. I'll have to get the name of it and then put it in the description below. And then again on my outer V, it's just a lot of blending to make sure these colors start coming together. So I'm going to take a break from the blending, girl, and I'm going to start getting the skin together. So I'm using the Pearl Essence Rose Water to hydrate my skin. And then for the dark areas, like my dark circles, I'm using NYX Color Corrector, of course, in the color Orange to go ahead and neutralize the dark areas. And a lot of people is like, they don't see the bags under my eyes. But honey, it's bags under my eyes. I don't know if it's because the lights that I use that you really can't see it, but it's there. Now I'm using the black Opal's foundation stick in the color Mocha to do some underlay contouring. So that's what you see me doing here. Before I apply my foundation, I'm going to actually set down my contours. Now, when it comes down to my foundation, I like to mix my foundations. The NARS Luminous foundation in the color Barcelona with the NARS Longwear foundation in the color Aruba. That gives me my perfect color. So I'm going to go over those contoured areas and I'm going to apply my foundation now. Now, once I get my foundation applied with the foundation brush, and I like to use the foundation brush because that way, you know, you're utilizing all of the product that you have. So once I get it in place with the foundation brush, what I do is I'll go back over it with the Depth Beauty Blender to make sure it has that airbrush finish to it. And you'll see me do that in just a few moments, honey. You just wait a minute, okay? All right, so I'm going to lay down my LA Girl ProConceal in the medium beige to go ahead and cover up some of those dark areas again. Now, honey, there you go. You see me? I'm going to start blending out the concealer, and then I'm going to go over the foundation to make sure it's completely blended out. And I'm just pressing the foundation in, letting it marry my skin, honey. Now under my eyes, once I blend my concealer, I like to use loose powder under my eye to lock in that concealer. Now going over the contoured areas, I am using the Anastasia's Pro Contour Palette. And I have no discrimination when it comes down to the brown palette, the brown pans. I use all three of them, girl. I use all three of them to go ahead and lock in my contour. So I set my contour by going over it with powder. And I just love for my foundation and my makeup looks just to have like easy transitions, no hard lines of demarcation. So that's what you see me doing when I'm blending. And now I'm going back over my eyelids with the color Woodabe just to make sure that is in place. And of course, girl, you know it, I was going to use this Ruby Kisses liquid eyeliner in Blacker Than Black. Y'all know this by now, okay? I know I promised I was going to try and get away from them with this one because this is just my favorite eyeliner. I can never go wrong with this eyeliner. I'm going to try, y'all. I really am going to try to get me and go to a different product. I have different products, but this is my go-to. This is my staple eyeliner. Like I love this eyeliner. And so, of course, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to do some more blending because I want to make sure these colors are coming together. You see my lips moving, honey? It's my son. Okay, he wants to ask 1,000 questions when I'm recording, so that's why a lot of times you see me do voiceovers because he's constantly talking to me. Now, under my eye and my waterline, I have placed some eyeliner, which is a Tyra Beauty eyeliner, and I'm going over that now in the color brown. Now on my lips, I'm using Kiss Lip Liner. It's called Mixed Berries. And I'm going to use that as a liner. I'm going to fill my lips in just a tad bit with this eyeliner, lip liner, so that I can make sure my lipstick or my lip gloss does not run because I got runny lips. Like it just be running away from my lips. Now I'm going to go over that with a lip liner or lip stain. It's called City Colors in the color Flirtini. So that's what you see me doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And then I'm going to smudge it together. And I'm going to add me some Glow Honey. And this is from the MAC's Global. Girl, it's listed in the description. I can't think of it, but it's global something. I can't remember it off the top of my head. That's really bothering me. But child, this is the finished look right here. Giving you some sexy eyes. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like it, leave a positive comment, and as always, honey, always aspire to inspire someone each and every day. We would all love to see your love and your smile and your hugs. Have a great day. See you on the next one. Bye.